Hi friends, you're most welcome to today's edition on Purposeful Living with Banjo Adekunle. Well, today I have a short story to share with you and some lessons to draw from it. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the time. This is the story of the youth in a particular community and the three rich men living in the same community. So one day, this youth became very angry. They were agitating and they were threatening to kill these three rich men. But before carrying out their enterprise, they decided to go to express their grievances to the king. Oh, live long the king. We are very unhappy with these three rich men. We do not know their value in the land. People are suffering. The more people are suffering, the more they are getting richer and richer and richer. We are just tired and we are going to do the unthinkable. So the king summoned these three rich men to the palace. The youths of this community are angry and they were agitating, threatening to do the unthinkable. The king said, "What can you do to help these youths so that they can become great just like you are?" "Oh, live long the king," said the rich man. "Please permit me on behalf of my friends to ask this question. Oh, youth of our community, what exactly do you want? Youth empowerment program or money?" Oh, they shouted, "We want money, we want money." It seemed they didn't understand the question. And the rich man asked one more time, said, "Youth of this great community, what exactly do you want? Youth empowerment program will give birth to skill. Skill in return will create wealth for you. Or you want money?" They said, "No, we want money, 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 money." All right, and he said, "Oh king, please allow us to deliberate on this matter just for a few minutes." So they deliberated on the matter and came to a conclusion, saying, "We have decided to empty our accounts to share the money equally to all the youth." And you know what? The youth became very happy. They were very happy and they were shouting, they were screaming because they became millionaires overnight. In no time, the youths, one after the other, left the community to the city. They were living a high life. Some even lived in the hotel, spending money on wine, expensive drink, carrying city girls, hotel girls, and they lavished the money in no time. Not one of them thought of investing in academics or investing in one trade or the other. They all spent the money just like that. You know, when you don't have the skill of managing money, it develops wings and off it goes and may never come back. Why? Because there is a skill to have the ability to handle money, but they lack the skill and they came back to square one. On the other hand, these rich men began to till the ground because they were men of purpose, because they were men of skill, because they were men of understanding. In the space of 2 years, they were able to rebuild their financial empire. Just 2 years, boom, they became great and extremely rich once again. Friends, this story offers many deep lessons on purposeful living, personal responsibility, and long-term thinking. Well, I'll be sharing with you 10 lessons to learn from this story. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the time. Now, the first lesson is quick wealth without wisdom leads to destruction. Gaining money without knowledge and discipline to manage it leads to waste and regrets. Wealth without a purpose becomes a trap and not a blessing. The second lesson is empowerment is more valuable than handouts. Skill and empowerment is more valuable, but money without skill is temporary. You can see that the rich men offered lasting change, but the youth decided to choose short-term gain. The third lesson is entitlement mentality destroys growth. Leaving others owe you success can lead to bitterness and poor decision. You need to understand that progress comes from effort and responsibility, not blame and entitlement mentality. And the fourth lesson is anger without understanding is very dangerous. The youth acted out of emotions, not with wisdom, nearly destroying lives, including their own. Purposeful living requires emotional control and clarity. The fifth lesson is temporary setback don't define the purposeful. You can see that the rich men were able to bounce back because they had principles, skills, and visions. You need to understand that true success is reproducible, not based solely on money. Lesson number 6, poor decisions have long-term consequences. As you can see, that the youth choice led to loss, not progress. You see, it's very important that you understand the fact that every choice or decision you make either leads you closer or further from your purpose. The seventh lesson, purpose is bigger than possession. The rich men didn't just have money, they had discipline, visions, and resilience. Purposeful living is not about what you have, it's about who you are and how you build. You can see in a matter of 2 years, the rich men were able to rebuild their financial empire. Boom, they're back. Lesson number 8, leadership is about building others, not just giving. Well, the rich men tried to offer empowerment, which is a sign of good leadership. True leaders build others, not just about distributing wealth. Lesson number 9, patience and process matter. You know, the youth wanted instant riches, but purpose requires process, growth, and learning. You can't beat that. You see, our youth needs to understand the fact that lasting success takes time, humility, and learning from failure. Lesson number 10, purpose must be personal. The rich men had personal purpose. They rebuilt because they knew their path. On the other hand, the youth lacked the purpose of their own. That is why money couldn't save them. Friends, in conclusion, purposeful living simply means building a life based on value, growth, and responsibility, not just reacting to circumstances or chasing wealth. It is not just what you get, but what you become that counts. As a wrap-up, remember the 10 lessons from this story. 1. Quick wealth without wisdom leads to destruction. 2. Empowerment is more valuable than handouts. Number 3. Entitlement mindset destroys growth. 4. Anger without understanding is dangerous. Temporary setback don't define the purposeful. Poor decisions have long-term consequences. Purpose is bigger than possession. Leadership is about building others, not just giving. Patience and process matter. And purpose must be personal. If you're new here, kindly subscribe to this channel, like and share it to your neighbors. Also, let me know what you feel in the comment section. Stay purposeful. Thank you very much. See you on the other one. Signing out. God bless you.